Elito family. Hey,
Helito, Helito.
we got Chief Blackbird, White Tip, and Empress Everlasting Waters. We just want to touch base on inner dependency.
Interdependency.
So basically, we just want to let it be known to whoever watches this or kind of like what it is that we post on this YouTube channel. Um, we have been through a lot of things, through our lives. It goes back, not going to go through the whole story, but as far as this inner dependency, I just want to touch bases on how we are witnesses of the lack of inner dependency. We have been put in positions to where our family has been broken up. It is slowly being mended by the universe. The universe is bringing our family back together and bringing our children back to us, our sons and daughters. So, the way that people have been taught to make sure that the only way that you're married is through paperwork and all this stuff here, just go look up the word license. That's all I got to say about that. Do your due diligence. I mean, because come on, people, let's not continue to play into people games because that's what they want us to do. If you want to enter in those contracts and it benefits you, then by all means. But we knowing how we are, we want things to benefit not only ourselves, but the people around us. That's to make everything equal, to make everything even. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Things are gonna work the way it works anyways. You're still gonna have people that still wanna be the ones to be those workers and be those ones to do whatever because that's just how people are. Some people love doing things like that. Like myself, I am a worker, but I don't want to be worked until I can't work anymore. No, I want to space it out so I can be able to work for a lifetime, and a lifetime to me is forever. I want to continue to go and continue to grow. So, with that being said, Empress, you have anything you would like to add to this conversation we having about interdependency?
Well, with the interdependency, um, pretty much is everybody being able to come together like we used to. The village take care of the village, people take care of the people. We're supposed to take care of each other, not to single ourselves out to feel like we can just do everything on our own. Because that's not how it works. Um, Good example for me is me with my grandparents. Um, I did my best to help them and take care of them, but um, I love my grandfather. But sometimes they forget that we do need each other. Yes, we all can take care of ourselves, but we still have to stick together to make things to keep things strong. And he had that mentality of independence, and he was always the only one right, and his way or no way. So unfortunately, things did not pan out the way I guess he would have expected to, but lessons were learned. He understands that more now than he has before, that us all being together was better than us being separated. For the simple fact that I was always there to make sure everything was good, and then he was there also for financial situations, so it all balanced each other, balanced out. But I just feel that we should definitely take the time out to remember that we do need each other. Just like nature needs each other, everything balances out with nature. It goes with us too because we are just one and the same.
Right,
So
right, right.
why not take the time out to teach ourselves how to be more interdependent and have synergy with each other? Just come together like a big family, no matter what tribe you come from or what your religion is and all those different things, which is really irrelevant because at the close of the day, we're man, woman, and sons and daughters, and we're just people trying to, live life. Everybody's trying to live life, but everybody want to live it by themselves. But then at the close of the day, knowing damn well we need each other. So just might as well just do that and get off the goddamn high horse and go ahead and let's be together. Let's thrive, do this group economics, which makes nothing but sense, so we can definitely support each other, support each other's talents, to support each other's businesses, all those different things that we need to be doing like we used to do, like our ancestors used to do. So it's time to stop slapping our ancestors in their faces and get on our goddamn shit and start doing what we're supposed to do. Yes, I'm cursing, and yes, I said some words that y'all might be offended, but hell, y'all say them too. So stop, don't be sensitive. We're not going to be crying around here.
Take your feelings out.
Get your feelings out of it.
It's just business.
It is what it is. It's time to get right. It is what it is. Let's not do that.
Let's do what it is that we supposed to do.
Do what you're supposed to. We need to get right. Period.
And stop having all these secrets about this and that and this and that. Man, just be honest. Just be upfront about everything, man. That's what a lot of this stem from as well. Because people just got to realize that it's people like us, you know what I'm saying, everywhere. And when I say us, that's the ones that strive so hard to please everybody around them, they forget to please themselves. And what I mean that by that is I'll do anything for anybody. If that's my family, I truly would. But the thing is that people take advantage of that. And they'll run me, but they're not helping me in return. Yeah, I may get a little something here and there, but I'm not getting an extra that I need so that I can sustain myself as well. People want us to be those ones that wants to have to always have a dependent. I would rather be the person that people depend on because I know how to distribute it. That's to me is what it's all about. Why give somebody everything that ain't gonna do nothing with it?
Right.
They just gonna hold on to it and keep it for their own families.
Mm-hmm.
Why not give it to two people that would distribute it the way that it's supposed to be distributed from the beginning? You give it to the ones that deserve it, the ones that work hard for it, the ones that it's time for harvest.
Right.
That's why my name Jarvis. I'm just trying to put it in people's face so people see and recognize what harvest season is. It's time for us to harvest what it is that we lost, everything that we have lost everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Right.
This is the point that we're at now. This is 2020. It's a whole new era. Everybody that's stuck on wanting to keep people warm with each other, man, don't come around Chief or Empress with none of that. I don't want to war with nobody. I don't care your skin color, none of that. I don't want to war with you. I just want to be respected. You want respect, I want respect. Simple as that. If I don't harm no one, damage no one's property, we good to go. That's how I see it as.
Right.
And that's how I'm going to keep it as. We all sovereign. We all up under common law. So let's just continue to thrive like we know how to thrive. And just be mindful of other people. And mind your own business. Don't try to mind everyone's business because you want to be in control. Let people control their own businesses. If they run it in the ground, they run it in the ground. Don't you help nobody run nothing in the ground. It make no sense.
True.
So,
well,
but we do need to get back to interdependency. Let's get there. We can stop the geoengineering in our skies. We can stop a whole lot of things, fellas. Women, men.
I'm gonna say this here now about when you say about the geoengineering. I'm not saying a lot of things is bad, and I'm not saying a lot of those things are good. But I know there are a lot of those things that have been created can be for good. The issue is the people that are in control of it who don't look at the good. They know the good, but they can care less because good don't bring them financial gain or power. So we can get a control over these things. We can definitely help the planet and help the people because synergy just for the whole planet is what we need. And a lot of these things they've built can bring back synergy to everything all at one time, so I do feel that a lot of these things that have been built can be for good. It's just a matter of the people that's controlling it. They're using it for weapons, like those 5G towers. They want to use these towers for weapons because they want to continue to keep the fear mongering going, which no one's afraid of anymore. At least I would hope they are not, because once you get that fear out, all their tactics will not work again. So all you need to do is just stop being so scared and stop listening to people and their foolishness. Especially when it comes to the dark hue of us. Know you're more powerful than their weapons. Hello. You're the one that's making things happen. Hello. So, and I shouldn't say hello because that's what's wrong with us now. We're not trying to be in hell. We're trying to make heaven on earth. So the same concept that you see how heaven is, make that your reality and stop living in hell. Because you're just doing it to yourself with your thoughts. Because our thoughts are faster than light and sound. So just think positive and stop putting all these other grieving images that folks have created for you to look at, instead of just, the ones you see every day. You probably should just put those as people that you love and nature and things that's around you. Like put more love and I'll say praise into those things. And maybe we probably can get somewhere and stop putting it on these fake people who are creating these people for y'all to look at. Hello, Jesus. Hello. I'm just saying, I'm not knocking nobody's religion. I'm just speaking what has really been put out there. They've been made very powerful because our voices and our thoughts are so strong. And if you keep giving power to your oppressor or your adversary or your Satan, your Lucifer, whichever one you want to call it,
or the principality,
all that is the same thing. You keep giving that your power to it, then we'll eventually probably stay in this position. So stop being suckers. Know where it is that your so-called religion come from, since you're part of a army. So if you want to be part of this army, your religion, your legion, go ahead and find out where it stems from and not be a fool and continue to be a part of something that you don't know if they're rapists. You don't know if they murder people. You don't know if they walk around here and locking up your people for no apparent reason, and you're going along with it. So that might as well say that you're the same people.
And then on top of that, we're a proud witness of right now where we stay at. We have a so-called preacher that stays behind us. Yes, really, babe. I'm letting it be known, because these people need to be stopped and contained. You know what I'm saying?
He's supposed these fake ass Christians.
It is that he want to say that he do this and do that, but at the same time don't know how to talk to a man. He don't know how to interact with his neighbors
respectfully,
without having to be rude.
Cursing at children.
Cussing at children. little boys and girls. He cussing at to get out of his yard when it's only so much space in between every place we're at.
Yeah, the point is that these people have a bad concept, or I guess they don't understand what it is that their so-called legion is. They are from the those Knights Templars, all
Yeah,
those
they
people
are.
that came through. And if you didn't accept their Jesus Christ, they will kill you. So I don't want to be a part of murderers. None of those things. Not those priests. Not those what all them people that's around here. What is abusing children, and they are messing with little boys and all these kind of things. I'm not going to be a part of
Okay.
none of those organizations because that's what they are.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be a part of those organizations that condone those things. Then they use Jesus to run and hide. Hell to the
Talking
no.
about they have some kind of dis-ease.
No, we're not
ain't no
doing that.
dis-ease.
You know, you around here funneling with these children, and then you jump and throw Jesus in somebody's face and talking about, oh, well, Jesus said he forgive me. Well, motherfucker, I don't. Yes, I cussed again. And I'm just saying, y'all, is the cuss word gonna bother you or them funneling with little churn? Which one bother you, the cuss words or them messing with these babies? Which one? Let's see where you at. That part. If my cuss word bother you more than them messing with these children, you never ever even step to me or my husband. None of us. Don't come around knowing our people, cause we ain't got time for your sideways BS, your flip flop behind. No, we don't have time for that, because then that's the type of stuff we don't need in a village, because that means that the BS you would run for and be and have a problem with, but the real problem you would turn a blind eye to. So we don't need you.
Damn, so right about that.
Don't need you, because it's just too much going on to be worrying about, because, oh, she said a cuss word. Get over it. I ain't murdered nobody. Did I kill somebody? I'm not a predator.
All right.
Hello? I ain't even bothered you.
I've been called a predator. I don't even see how anybody can get anything like that out of me. And I love children. I love sons. I love little boys and girls, but not in that way.
Those are our children. They're the ones they're our future.
Come on, man.
And we see them as our own sons and daughters who need to be raised properly, who need to know how to live life, who need to know what life is about. And it should not be to be little slaves.
Okay.
We are not no one slave.
Just because I want to try to teach my children or my sons and daughters something different than the norm, now I'm made out to be this malicious person.
Oh, we're all malicious.
Huh.
Something wrong with us.
Yeah.
Everybody want to look at us like we crazy, but then when we go to make it sense, they look at themselves like,
All right.
So use your brain. You did get one. You got a left and a right. You want to use the whole thing. Hello.
All right, family, but we just want to just talk on that and just let it be known that we down for it, though. Anybody that know us or see this and know us or come across us and then seen this, you know that we're about the interdependency. Okay?
Synergy of the people.
Synergy of the people. Let's get us.
We got to come together.
We
man.
got to come together, one way or another.
These people are really serious about what they doing.
Yeah, they are.
And if you can't take it seriously, hell, then then they ain't gonna take you seriously.
They ain't gonna take you seriously.
But you want to be clown, they're gonna treat you like clown, clap at you and throw you a little bunch of little chump change and say dance again, nigga. Not me.
I tell you like this. I even had my own brother tell me that people gonna laugh at me for wearing a feather in my head. I ain't had nobody laugh yet.
Okay, they more intrigued than anything. Or they say, "Oh, I love your feathers."
And if they did laugh, they laugh behind my back. They ain't do it in front of my face.
You got the pair of people more excited.
And I got a whole bunch of pair of people that just on board, like, oh, love your feather, man. It's wonderful. Thank you.
Good.
I keep moving.
They happy to see that the people is still here.
We still here. We never went anywhere. It's just that people done chicken out. That's all it is.
They scared.
That's why they always say we eat chicken.
Just afraid to just be themselves. They rather, if you're afraid to be yourself, to be who you are, this is not the road you want to travel down. If you're more comfortable with somebody telling you what to do, when to say how to shit, piss, or anything else, then you might want to not come down this road, because this is for the strong and not the weak.
Yep.
Just so you know. The ones that are not afraid, because we know fear is a choice. Not saying that there's not danger in the world, but fear is a choice. You don't have to be fearful of anything. Once you get rid of your fears, you're limitless, because then all you see is nothing but possibility, period. So if you want to continue to live in fear, that is on you. Because like I said before, it is a choice. That's your choice. We're not like that.
We're living fearless. Period.
We're not gonna allow people in their badges
These
or their
people,
signs of so-called authority.
They know that they're not supposed to detain a man, and they constantly
or a woman.
and they constantly detain me for no reason, no crime at all. They constantly do it, and I even told them, I gave them warnings and everything else. So, I'm gonna sue you, I'm gonna do this, and they still do it.
But
because
they do it. Why?
They don't care, because they don't consider me as a man.
No, the system don't consider that, because why? You're in a system as a dead entity. So the first things first, know what that means. Get yourself out of the system. Get out these people's corporate system. They got you in there as Black and African American. You got to get out of that so you can identify yourself as who you are. First off, you automatically man and or woman. Your babies that come from you are your little sons and daughters, plain and simple. And then when you want to identify yourself with your nationality, then by all means you go from there. But the first things first is that you're a man, that you're a woman. You need your live life claim stating that you are live, you're here, you're not dead, you're not decapitated, you're here, you're not out to sea, lost, any of those things. Take the time out to figure out what these things mean. Because if you don't, you're going to stay in their system. They got this census coming up. They trying to swindle you. I looked at BET today. They got yellow and black all day saying they coming friendly, but they got that black out there too. So they trying to kill me.
Put you in the
At
dark.
the same time, no sir. They're using our faces. They're using our faces. They're using our faces to pump this census, because if we come up out their system, there is no system.
Okay.
Get out of it. Cut the head off the beast and stop being so damn scary. It's all right. If we come together, you ain't got to worry about needing the beast for nothing. The beast can go on back into the woods where they need to be in that dirt and go on back to wherever they come from.
And we can do the same thing like we've been doing just amongst ourselves.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay to have that.
Like, my goodness, we don't have to continue on with the same thing. But we have to obviously, yes, come together. Stop being suckered into getting these stimulus checks, doing these sense, because you don't even know what senses even mean. You ain't took the time out to find out what the definition of senses in the corporation is, but you ready to jump on board. That's stupid.
Okay.
That's kind of stupid. You might want to take the time out to check those things out before you just jump into it. Yeah, I'm not saying we didn't know before, but you know what? When the situation happened with our children, with this DCF thing, these kidnappers, we jumped in to try to figure out what it is that is. So why is it okay for these people to just come and do what they do without repercussions, and then you don't have no proof, no facts, no nothing. You turn around later on after I told you what I see what you're doing. Now all of a sudden you want to close my case because you ain't found nothing. Apparently there was nothing there from the jump. So how is it that's possible? So the point is that check out these certificates, these birth certificates. Find out what a live life claim is. Find out who you send it through. Is it, you got to take your time out and look for these things. Check out the postal service. Read up on these people and see where their power lies, and see, does this help you, or does it help the corporation? It may just help you. You never know. You need to know what these people have in place that keep them in business, so you know what you need to do for yourself and your family. Yeah. At the close of the day, it's about you and your family, and then you make sure you let your broad family know, your family and your friends know how to get out these people's system. But you got to come together, because you can't leave a system and we don't know what to do. If you can't grow no food, you need to be trying to find out how to do that. Need to be trying to figure out water systems. If we got family and friends out there that know how to do these things, y'all need to be getting this together. We got to come together.
And if you know people that got land, get with people that have land. Start cultivating that land. The taxes only so much on the land. We can get to that part to where we'll have the land tax free. We'll get all of that, but first thing is first is establishing something.
Right.
Because you know what? The same thing the colonizers did. They before they said that they were gonna do this, they established something first.
Yeah, they came together first.
So when they establish and know that, okay, everybody know, mind your business, The whole point of them having out coins that had mind your business on the back of them, that they no longer produce because people were catching on. But the thing is this, is that when these people established these things, they came together and they had a plan. So the thing is that we need to come together and have a plan.
Right.
But the only way for us to come together and have a plan is that we got to let little things go.
Right.
Little tedious things.
All your religion and how you feel about this and all that other stuff, that's not gonna save us.
It's not gonna benefit no one.
It ain't gonna
either.
benefit nobody. All you gonna keep doing is bringing separation.
That's it.
Period. And since you want to separate, we're gonna cut you off.
And
let you separate.
Only thing you're doing whenever you do join these different organizations and religions or whatever the case may be, all that money that you pump and produce into these places all go to the bankers. They don't come back to the community where you in. They don't come back to the people that put it out there. Mm-hmm. It goes to the ones that need the loans and all this stuff here. You know, I can't go and get no loan. I've been denied. I don't know how many times. And this was before my credit even went what they say down. Mm-hmm. And this is the problem that we have, because I know how to generate money. I know how to keep money coming. Right. But the thing is, if I ain't got nothing to kick off, nothing to start with, how is it that I can generate anything?
Right.
People that know business. Some of this stuff is just straight common sense, because it makes sense. It moves. If you know something gonna move it. That's how you operate things. Come on, family. Let's do this.
Long story short, just got to come together. I'm sorry, y'all.